A Casa Grande man says he was forced to pay a medical bill that he should not have had to pay at all.
He says he was forced to pay it or be sent to collections, so he contacted 3 on Your Side's Gary Harper and his team for help.
Well, this is a problem 3 on Your Side keeps hearing about. You go to an in-network facility and you wind up getting an out-of-network bill. It happens all the time, but it shouldn't.
You don't know if you go to bed that night or you can wake up the next morning.
George Slimmer gets a little emotional when he thinks back on a recent medical emergency he had, an emergency that sent him to the hospital.
I will tell you, when it happens to you, it's very scary, right? It's life or death.
George's ER visit stems from the fact that he has high blood pressure. He and his wife tried to control his blood pressure by eating right, but George also takes medication. However, it was the blood pressure medication that gave him an allergic reaction and made his mouth and his throat start to swell up.
It's hard to describe your tongue feeling puffy, right, or swelling if you've never had that before, but I'm like, something's not quite right.
Concerned and, of course, alarmed, George came here to Chandler Regional Medical Center to get checked out. And the reason he came to this hospital is because it's considered in-network with his insurance company.
George was put on different meds and eventually sent home from the hospital. But several months later, he got a bill for more than $1,500 from the ER doctor who treated him. Apparently, the hospital where George went was, in fact, in-network, but the treating doctor wasn't.
When we first got the bill, we were shocked. It's like we went the right avenues to the in-network hospital, and now we have this out-of-network doctor.
A new Arizona law went into effect this year that was supposed to help people out like George who get stuck with surprise out-of-network bills. However, George and his wife say the process was confusing with a lot of paperwork. So the couple reluctantly went ahead and paid the $1,500 bill before it went to a debt collector.
We were up against the clock. We knew that by the time we even got through this process of filling out this form, that we were going to be almost past due paying this bill.
Feeling they had been taken advantage of, George and his wife contacted 3 on Your Side, and we got a hold of George's insurance company, Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is currently looking into the matter for us. George says he wants to be reimbursed, feels this billing problem is something patients shouldn't have to worry about when they have a true emergency.
You could die, right? That's I'm gonna tell you, that's at the forefront of your mind next to your family. The last thing on your mind is the ER doctor seeing me in network. No, it's not on anybody's mind.
And here's some good news. After 3 on Your Side got involved, it was discovered that some kind of a mistake was made in processing the claim. Regardless, it has been reprocessed, and George is supposed to be getting his $1,500 back. When he does, I'll let you know in a follow-up report. I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.